Jessica Pegula has seemingly thrown shade at Daniil Medvedev following his controversial first-round match at the 2025 U.S. Open on Sunday. In a thrilling five-set encounter, Medvedev lost his composure and shouted at a cameraman, while also lashing out at the chair umpire. Facing Benjamin Bonzi in his New York City opener, Medvedev was on the verge of crashing out of the tournament in straight sets when a cameraman stepped onto the court between serves, inadvertently granting Bonzi an additional attempt. Enraged by the umpire's decision not to intervene, Medvedev directed his frustration toward the cameraman, yelling angrily. The Russian did not receive any penalty for his behavior during the match. Although he managed to win the set, he eventually lost the contest. Understandably, fans criticized Medvedev for his outburst, calling out what they considered reckless conduct. Elsewhere in the United States, just hours before Medvedev's meltdown, British golfer Tommy Fleetwood celebrated the biggest triumph of his career. Fleetwood won the Tour Championship in Atlanta, securing his first ever PGA victory. Alongside the title, he also claimed the FedEx Cup and a $10 million prize. Speaking after his win, Fleetwood revealed the best piece of advice he intended to pass on to his children, one that was originally imparted to him by his father. The 33-year-old, who finally triumphed after 163 previous unsuccessful attempts, shared that it is vital to be a good person first and a good golfer second. He added that it was a mantra by which he has always tried to live. Jessica Pegula, it seems, did not overlook the stark contrast between the approaches of two athletes under the spotlight at the highest level. Minutes after Medvedev's heated display and a subsequent loss, Pegula took to X to repost a video featuring Fleetwood's heartfelt comments. Whether Pegula intended her post as subtle criticism of Medvedev remains unclear. However, the timing was striking. For context, Pegula also began her U.S. Open campaign on Sunday, defeating Mayar Sharif in straight sets. Her match concluded hours before Medvedev's, but given post-match recovery and interviews, it is highly plausible that she stayed awake long enough to witness the fiery conclusion to the